2013 Volkswagen Jetta SE. There's nothing like replacing the head gasket, doing a bunch of maintenance, new throttle position sensor, to end up getting some trouble codes on your electrical system. End up chasing some wires, did some repair on the wire sensor, ordered a new harness, had to do the repair because the harness they sent me was for a Beetle. So this is the situation here. I gotta troubleshoot this some more, but apparently there's a power supply problem here, and you're not always going to get a beep when it's shorting out. So you'd think that would start shorting out, right? You got to put it on the voltmeter, and we got a pretty big ground out here. You pull that fuse, boom, down to nothing. So I've outlined these different fuses, the primaries that seem to be tied into the power supply for this bad boy. So I finally isolated it down to this box here, and so just keep that in mind, because whatever it is, it must be wired in parallel. We put that one in. What's interesting is I'm guessing, or whatever that's telling me, that thing will slowly build up when that 40 goes in, but it jumps primarily if I put in that 1 amp fuse, which is for the power supply, when I look that up on the diagram. So I'm going to pull this box again, check it out, go underneath it. So I mean, I've probed the wires on this computer harness here both ways. Everything seems to be checking out, even with the key in it. So where we're at is it's getting a constant power supply, and I'm narrowing that down. So that's where we're at. Any information on this would be greatly appreciated, but that's what we've learned so far. So just keep that in mind. If your computer's throwing a bunch of different codes for this and this and that, it might turn out to be a main supply that's powering a bunch of fuses, which is what I've come up with so far. The interesting part is so you see how that beep goes off. Put it back on my volts, and it starts climbing again. So it's pretty interesting, because there's like a major short there. And what's so wild is you get no beep on that, but that's the most voltage right there. So why is it not burning that fuse? I couldn't tell you. I'm not an electrician. I'm just a guy going through it. So, like I said, there will be blood setbacks in life. You do a head gasket on your vehicle, which, as a tip on that, is I believe it went out because my heater core was plugged up, come to find out. So if your heat's not working, your car's overheating, you probably got a bad heater core. So don't learn the hard way like I did. Get in there and dig out that heater core, which is buried. This car's been sitting here for a while, which is buried in here. And so all your other access points are pretty obvious, hidden stuff under here. But the trick of that is you end up turning this thing like that, and that's how you undo this main panel. So there's a tip and trick for you. This video ain't about that, but I'm just trying to save you guys some heartache in the YouTube community, baby. So anyhow, stay strong, God bless.